My friend was like, your dating pool right now is so scary. And I was like, I know. You're telling me I know. I live in the bad dating capital of the world. Okay? I don't know where to go from here. I don't know where the good ones are, but they ain't here. All right? And if you think for a second that I'm not a little traumatized from being single in the state of Colorado, I am.
Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we're going to look at modern women complaining about coffee dates, and also how women over 30 are finding themselves lost, frustrated, and tired of being single. Before we begin, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. That's what keeps us going. Let's get started.
Here's why I will never again go on another coffee date. Someone recently asked me out on a coffee date, and I thought about it, and my immediate response that popped into my head was no. And here's why. As a girl, to get ready, it's very, very expensive to actually get ready and look presentable for a date. If you take into consideration the hair products, the makeup products, the skincare products, the outfit, if you're Ubering, if you're driving, the gas to get there. So you're spending all this money on yourself to walk out the door to show up to a date that's literally worth at maximum $15 to $20. Like my full face of makeup, because I go to Sephora, quite literally costs more than it is for this person, whoever it would be, to take me on a date. And also what that says to me is that this person does not want to put actual effort into taking me out on a real date. And I'm not saying that this needs to be an extravagant dinner or an extravagant date. I'm not saying it has to be super expensive. But what I do expect is effort and a plan in place. And if I don't even have that, then I'm not going. And if I really want Starbucks, I'll just Uber Eats it to my house.
Oh, hell no!
I literally just had the worst first date experience of my life. This guy DM'd me and he seemed cool on Instagram, but he also seemed like he was 23 fucking years old. I think he only posted old ass pictures of himself. And he shows up and he's like 35. And at first I thought like maybe he's a little bit autistic because he was being quite weird. And then I came to realize that he's just a fucking weirdo. So the second we walk in the bar, he's not even looking at me or trying to start conversations with me. He's literally like staring at every other fucking girl's ass in the bar. I'm like, what's fucking wrong with you? Do you not have fucking manners? And then we like sit down and all he's doing is bragging about how he manages all of these influencers. And then he's like trying to get me to fucking do OF essentially. And he's like trying to like convince me to do it. And it's like, that's how you're gonna grow. Like you need to move to Miami and like I'll help you out and all this shit like that. Like what the fuck is this what LA is like? Because this fucking sucks. So I literally walked out before I even finished my plate.
Gotcha, bitch!
I am not gonna hold your hand when I say this. I don't want your husband to come. That's all.
I saw a girl on here say that you can't trust a man with a sister because you know that he's laid hands on a woman before. And truly, I can't stop thinking about it. Like, just know that if you're dating my brother, he has thrown down with a woman and has no shame.
I don't know if this is controversial, but I personally am not having any friends in my bridal party. Now, I know for some people that's like crazy, like how could you not have friends in your bridal party? Well, for starters, my friendship track record is not a great one. Secondly, I have noticed so many people's friendships ending right before their weddings or engagements or whatever you want to call it, like specifically the last 2 years. It is wild. Like these people have been friends for so long and then they're just not rocking up to their weddings. And I'm like, holy freaking cow, like what is going on right now? Like the stress of a wedding would be enough. Imagine like not being friends with your best friend anymore. Anyway, that's what I thought was crazy. And number 3, I don't think my parents are friends anymore with half the people they had in their own bridal parties. So I just feel like for me, I just think it would suck to have a memory of that person in your life at that point and then like fast forward to the future, they're no longer in your life. So I just wanted to avoid that like upsetness of looking back on like wedding photos and then realizing, oh shit, I'm not friends with this person anymore. So if it was to happen, I don't know. So I'm just avoiding that from happening by not having any friends. So I'm only having family and family to be in my bridal party, but that's just my opinion.
Women who refuse coffee dates end up alone because the first date is supposed to be coffee. You don't even know each other yet. Why should a man take you out to dinner when he knows absolutely nothing about you? Look at the example of that woman who went to dinner with a guy she barely knew. You can see the pressure she feels just being there. That guy could have been dangerous, or even one of those guys recruiting women for the Blue app. Who knows? Women need to understand that coffee dates are low pressure, quick, and simple. If you don't like the guy, you leave. At the end of the day, you don't even have to get all dressed up and heavily made up for it. And when it comes to women and their friends, the worst enemy of a woman is often another woman.
As a woman in my 30s, I feel like I must have already missed out on the opportunity to have a family and be in love. And I just had to be clear with myself with it. And it's not because I was partying in my 20s a lot. No, not at all. I was in a relationship and it didn't work out, and it took me a long time to recover from it. And the problem in your 30s is you just get very exhausted. You're just exhausted because you've seen people, you already know people, you know? So it's really hard to motivate yourself to meet someone. And when you do, it's really hard to motivate yourself to actually fall in love with someone. It takes a lot of energy, and if it's not going to happen, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately.
If you're a man, do you agree with this comment? Because I actually think it's the perfect explanation for why dating has become crap and why more men aren't going to dating events. The first problem is men don't even realize that that these events are out there. And so first of all, we have an awareness issue. The second problem is those that are thinking about events then get intimidated to go because they fear the rejection. And the opposite is true. Think about it this way. If you went out with your friends to the pub, you're full of a room of people in relationships, people who may be single but have no interest in flirting with you that night, or people who may or may not fancy you. Whereas at a dating event, you know that everybody in the room is single and everybody wants to talk to everybody else. No one wants to stand alone, and everyone wants to be approached, if not also approach other people. Women have woken up to this idea that dating events are a great opportunity to just get out there, meet people organically, see if there's a connection in real life. For some reason, men haven't figured that out yet, and all the men are still on the apps. And it's actually proven. A lot of apps have more men than women, and a lot of events have more women than men. So we've got this gender imbalance issue, and we're all just trying to meet each other. So I really appreciate that you don't want to get rejected at a dating event, but A, rejection is life, and B, you're actually less likely to get rejected at a dating event than you are in the wild, and I really want you to try one.
Hell to the no, to the no, 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 no. Hell no.
Dating events aren't bad by themselves. The problem is how they're organized and what the real intentions are. Women are sold this fantasy that they're about to watch a parade of men, where each guy gets a few minutes to sell himself while she decides whether you're worthy of a date or not. That setup creates a situation where you can get rejected multiple times in a single night. On top of that, men are usually charged more. Sometimes women even get in for free, while you're paying an overpriced ticket just to get rejected. And let's be honest, it's not like the event is always filled with beautiful women worth paying for in the first place. Remember, many of these are women who've struggled in dating for years. The older women, the ones who've hit the wall, the ones nobody committed to. Like the woman in her 30s who left a good relationship and has struggled ever since. I don't think it's heartbreak holding her back. I think she simply never found anything better.
Women.
Y'all want to know who I have beef with? I have beef with my future husband. Yup, I have beef with him because why is he out here letting me be out here? Like, I just gotta know. Like, you think it's cool to just have me be out here? Where I can't just be like, I'm married? I'm tired. I don't want to go on no dates. I literally don't. I don't want to talk to another male species. Like, to be frank, the only male species I like is my dad, and that's literally it. Other than that, I'm sorry, but y'all gave me the full ick. I don't want to do it. I'm done. I'm tired. I can't do it. Anyways, yeah, so I have beef with my future husband, and literally, I kid you not, I can't do it anymore. I'm out. I'm tapping out. I can't do it. Whenever I meet him, I'll be like, you took so long. I became a nun. Sorry, babe. Because you let me out here with these weirdos. Like, I literally can't wait till the day that I could just be like, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I literally cannot.
I can't pretend I'm okay anymore. No, I really can't pretend I'm okay. I've never felt so flat and exhausted, and I mean like bone deep, mind numbing exhaustion with this feeling of emptiness. And I can sit here and blame it on my PMDD, perimenopause, blah, 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 blah. I fucking hate labels, but I also know that in this world we're living in now, you need a fucking label to be seen, to be noticed, to be fucking heard. But I'm not going to sit here from that basis. I'm sitting here as a fucking woman, a 38-year-old woman who has spent her whole life running from this feeling. Because this feeling's been there for a long, long time. And I've avoided it. I've avoided that feeling with relationships, with chasing dopamine hits and highs, with alcohol, with smoking, with drugs, with vaping, with dating, with healing, with spirituality. Because what I'm left with is this. And it's unbearable. I feel like I'm drowning. I feel so empty. I feel like I'm fucking existing. And it's because I've removed all those distractions. And I'm like, here now, going, this can't be it. I'm back on medication for my hormones. And I hate taking medication. I feel like this is why I'm feeling like a zombie at the moment.
Men, the wall doesn't forgive. Women are exhausted because men have stepped away from the game. They've checked out, chosen peace and bachelorhood, and that has pushed many women into involuntary celibacy. For women, having a relationship is about more than just having a man in their life. It's about having a plan, a direction, something to build toward. Women want a man who leads, a man who can say, "This is the plan." That's why the happiest women are usually the ones who join a man's life mission and understand the role they play within it. Just look at this woman, 38 years old, alone, no children, single. She's tried everything and still can't fill that emptiness inside. She has no direction. She's taking hormones, and she's probably already losing the ability to have children. Where does this path lead her? Antidepressants, therapy, if she's not already there. She doesn't know where she's going. What she's missing is a husband who brings her into his frame, gives her structure, and gives her a path to follow. She's lost, and she's hit the wall, because the wall doesn't forgive. We've reached the end, but before we go, the questions are for you. Why do so many women seem lost in life once they pass 30? Why is the coffee date the best option for getting to know someone before investing your time and money? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your support means a lot to us and motivates us to keep creating more content. Stay tuned for the next video from the wall.